Hello YouTube. Video number 71, becoming a better communicator. I'm sorry I paused there because just trying to listen to my car. Okay, maybe just the AC. You know, my car is like 2003, so it's 23-year-old car. But it's a Toyota, so it's still gonna run. I have this car for about 6 years now, five or 6 years. It's had 213 miles, 1,000 miles, 213. So, and still gonna get going. So I just needed new tires. I bought new tires like early last year. Maybe late last year. It's gonna be 1 year now. I think it was around September. And I'm changing the serpentine belt soon, and two belts I need to change. I have it on my back. I just waiting for my coworker to help me out. I don't have tools. Tools that would let me do the belt thing. So yeah, I'm asking his help. Anyways, guys, I just wanna the other day or a couple of videos ago, I was talking about this guy that I served with in the Navy, and I've been once in a while, I send him some financial help, and knowing that he retired from the military probably like 6 to 8 months ago, but he's combined 14 years active duty and 6 years and then the remaining years he as a reserve with the National Guard. But he's not gonna get his retirement pay until he's, I think, 62 or 60 or 62. Hopefully sooner. But so the other day he sent me a message, so I sent him a small amount. It's nothing. It's not gonna break me, and I didn't even had him. I told him, hey, you don't have to pay for it. So I sent him yesterday the money, which is Sunday. I remember. Yeah, yesterday. Today he just texted me asking for more, and with all this hoopla, I don't know if I'm gonna believe him. But like back then, the reason I used to watch over, and there was like we call him a suicide watch. So I had to spend some time with him, make sure he doesn't do shit. But on his latest text that I just got after I got off work, it's like he's asking for more money. Help him out till the end of the month, and knowing it's only the third day of the month, so he didn't say any amount. I don't know, but I'm holding I'm keeping two household, one for me and one for my wife and kids in the Philippines. That's a big amount, and I couldn't help another one survive for the next month. But he gave me this he said he's experiencing homelessness, and he's thinking about killing himself, ending his life again. But I kind of felt like, why are you giving? I don't want this burden anymore. I don't want this burden like I did for him back in the day during. So I told him, hey, you know what? There's some resources out there. I had him call a number. I told him first, of course, my words are gentle. So I told him, hey, suicide is not the answer. Um, and yeah, there are so many resources out there. You just gotta ask for help. And that they're better off helping you than me, where I'm across the state. So I tell him that. I tell him where to go. I gave him a few options, even the VA, and also the VSO, Veteran Service Officers organization, different veteran organization. There's a lot of resources out there. All you got to do is ask for help, and what can I do from here? I don't have unlimited funds. I can help him, but I can't help someone for a full month of help. I just feel like he's not helping himself, because I see, like I said, he worked for me, and he do his job, but other than that, when I found out what his I remember what her hobbies are, just watching TV, especially wrestling, cartoons, all that. Even when we were in the military, he was like that. He's keep it to himself. He's I'm sorry, he's a loner. Maybe what is that? What is that? I don't know. I can't think of the word. Introvert. Yeah, there you go. I think he's an introvert, but then again, he wasn't like that when I I went to Liberty with him in Thailand. He wasn't. He liked to party, but yeah, I guess I wouldn't say he's lazy. Maybe he's just doing the minimum. He just but you know what, guys, like I said, I don't know, I don't want to make an assumption, but I feel like he's not helping himself. I've been telling him what to do all these years. Last time I saw him was 16 years ago. That's when I got out of the military, and he was still in. Although I outrank him, and I was his direct superior. Yeah, but it's just I don't want to, I don't want to have that burden, just in case he does something stupid to himself. But I can only help so much from where I am. I don't know where. I think he's in Missouri. So I hope. I asked. There's another guy that I think the guy is actually his mentor. So I kind of he hasn't answered me yet, but I kind of asked him, hey, just in case our shipmate contact you, ask him for help. Just can you also direct him to the resources that are helping veterans? Even you don't even have to be a veteran in a lot of states. They'll help you out. There's some resources. I told him, hey, since you're a veteran, you get a leg up. You get a leg up from other there are association or organization that will help out a veteran, and some people don't have that. Non-veteran don't have those kinds of resources. So I contact. I didn't want to pass down the burden to him. I just kind of say, hey, because I know this guy's more closer to the other guy. Because but I'm not being racist, but if someone's someone that I know, like a fellow Filipino, I would help him out too. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that well, this guy's not Filipino, just to let you know, but I'm helping him out financially, or direct him to the resources that he needs to go or get help from. Definitely they're gonna help him. It's just sometimes I ask myself, why is he not helping himself? There are so many resources out there. Because I remember when the first time, because he did ask help through his Facebook and asking for like, hey, who's willing to lend me money? Because I needed to go. Back then he was still a reservist, so he could do his drill. So I was like, I jumped into the comment section. Hey, let me know. I can sell you some money. And you know what? There's so many replies on my text. They were like saying, hey, please don't do that. This guy's been doing this for a while. So I didn't he's been doing that a lot to his family, to his friends. So I didn't mind that. I didn't mind those reply to me. I sent him the money anyways. I was like, hey, I can spot you some money, and it started there. I don't want to assume that he's just trying to scam me, because I don't think he has that capability, or no, I don't want to. That's why he's not asking me every month or so. It's just he's asked me again the other day, or yesterday I sent him money, and then he's asking me again. So I don't want to assume that he's trying to scam me, but I guess he's just that's his only way out to get money, like ask people. So anyways, yeah, I got a lot of replies on my comments saying, hey, I'll help you out, send me your information, I can sell you. And people, like, there's like a few people say, hey, don't do that, this guy's been doing like this. But I didn't make anything out of it. I just sent him the money because I know the guy. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't want that burden in me just in case he did something stupid, or he would do something stupid. I don't know, from where I am. And this guy doesn't have a phone. How am I going to get a hold of him? Only through Facebook Messenger, or through his Facebook account. How am I going to call someone, hey, can you get a hold of this guy? So I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't do anything stupid. Maybe it's just a bluff like back in the day. So what would you guys do? Because I don't know what to do. I don't want to keep sending him money. Anyways, guys, this is video number 71. Hopefully to see you in my next video. Thank you.